it's Michelle. How are you? Welcome in. What is today? Happy Wednesday. It's already acting up. We're live, and if not, do hashtag replay. Let me know you came in to say hello. Hopefully it's not acting up today. All right, it's trying to do something. Hopefully it's not going to behave today. It's not going to behave. Welcome in. I see an eyeball. All right, let me get myself up here. Copy my link. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello. All right, I'm trying to get out of my live so I can go into Kelly's. I don't see any comments right now, so I apologize if anybody's writing anything. I don't see it. I see Ada's coming in. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm just posting my live on Kelly's page. Hey, Ada. Hey, Julie. Hello, ladies. All right, let me get back to my page. Let's see if we can see comments today. Let's see. Hey, Sherry. Joy's Crazy Crafts for Crafts. Hello. Norma, you made it. I'm so happy. Julie, hello. Hi, ladies. Hello, Kitty. Hi, ladies. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Are we going to have comments today or not? That's the question. I don't think so. I see them on my phone, but not on my pad. Let me go out and come back in. Yo, Raquel. Hey, Sharon. Yeah. Watch, I'm going to have to go out and come back in. The whole time. I'll just try to go by my phone, though. That's okay. How are you? I see Jean coming in. Hello, hello. Hi, Diane. Oh, I'm good. I'm getting comments. Hello, Becky. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. I had to jump off Julie's. I was talking to my mom. Hello. Okay, good. So far I'm seeing comments. Teresa Stanley. Hello, Jean. Hello. Welcome in. Thanks for those hearts. We got a fun project today. I've got a cool, did you notice on my flyer, when I posted my flyer, I had a cool chair. My phone wasn't even scrolling comments Monday. Yeah, I know. Mine either, Sherry, at one point. It was terrible. All right, this is what we're doing. And it's large, so we're going to have fun with this. Thanks, Ada. This is a cool old, I'm going to say high chair, right? For a little kid back in the day. That's what it looks like to me. I am going in and painting it a little. Thanks, Jean. Ma, if you're on here, love you. My mother's supposed to be watching. All right, so what I want to do with this is I want to do a little painting. I want to keep some of this wood, and we're going to go in with Oh Olive, right? No Olive, no Oh Olive. We're going in with Olive Wood by Dixie Belle. Thank you for tossing those bows. Julie, your craft was beautiful. I loved it. I just went back in and looked. I was on the phone with my mother, so I had to hop off your live, but it was beautiful. I went back in and seen it. Loved it with the little candles. What biggie are you doing today? It's a biggie. It's a biggie, Norma. You got your snacky basket, large and in charge. Yes. Hello, Amy. Oh, you are so funny. All right. I might stand for this one because it's large and in charge. Thanks, Amy. All right, we're going to do that. How's that? We're going to do that. Hey, Kefany, love you big too. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Everybody having a good day. It's so cute. Isn't it cute? Yes, so at least you'll be able to see some of it if I'm standing up for now. But we're going to go in because it does have some little markings on it. So I didn't want to keep it the way it was. I wanted to do a little painting. Give it a fresh new look, right? All right, so olive wood, and this is going to be beautiful on this, especially if we leave some of that wood coming through. And we're going to do some sanding on it. We're going to do some inlays. We're going to do some texturing today. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff. Hey, Jackie, my sister-in-law's on here. Hello, hello. Long time no see. Let's see. All right, so like I said, I just want to go in. We're going to smooth that out. We don't want all kinds of brush marks. You don't want to stop halfway through. You want to go in and finish it off. You can go like this back and forth, but you want to finish it off with the last stroke of your brush. But it's so pretty. This color's so pretty with that wood. See that? Look at how nice that is. A little bit of that wood coming through. Love you, Vigor. Let's see. You should have done that on your counter. I know, Sharon. I know. But I was doing all kinds of things today. I was coffee staining and, you know, I have all kinds of fabric outside today. So I didn't even think of it. I just said, well, that's all right. I'll just stand. You can see it, right? Hang out with me for a bit. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thanks for those hearts. All right. Do I want to... You know what? Let me dry that. I'm going to dry it. This way I can kind of not be afraid to touch that side. Awesome as always. Thank you, Kefany. So how's everybody? How's your day? What's going on? Talk to me. It's beautiful here. Beautiful, beautiful day. Like mid to upper 70s, dry, gorgeous out. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I see Grace and Judith and Kim coming in. Hello, ladies. Yes, toss those bows. I don't know if people are not getting their notifications again. It's been such a problem. I just don't understand. Can you believe it's Wednesday already? I can't believe it's Wednesday. Is everybody there? Is everybody there? Because my numbers are off and nobody's talking. There we go. You love that color? Thanks, Julie. I was like, uh-oh, am I frozen? Or can people see me? I love this color too. You can't hardly keep your eyes open. Oh, you're running on 3 hours sleep, Raquel. Oh, man, girl, you need to get some sleep. You don't get enough sleep. That is just so pretty, isn't it? All right, we're going to start doing this side. I'm cutting giant safety pins. Are you? I love those, Becky. I want some large safety pins. Ooh, I'll get some from you. Let me know. Michelle from the Crafty Basket Case just sent me some buttons. I gotta post them. They are so cute. One of them, there is a safety pin in there. Oh my goodness. So stinking cute. There it is. I'm not getting notification. Did you try it again? Did you try to look to see if mine's working, Sharon? Take a quick peek and just tap on that video. Hey girl, I was just saying that the buttons and the safety pin you sent me are so cute. I gotta post them. I can't wait to do them. They're so stinking cute. And Michelle got that when I posted my button printables. So she went and made them with the wood. I'm like, that is so awesome. You're making some clay mosaic tiles. Wow. Karen. Hey, Karen, you just got back from therapy. How are you feeling? I'm sure you're sore. We miss you. I was just talking to my mother about you today and what happened and all that good stuff. Because she was asking, who's the gator lady? And I said, oh, that's Karen. She loves her gators. I love it. Look at how neat that is. Isn't that nice? Can you see that? All right, let me do this side. Wait a minute here. We might not need much of a second coat. I am going in with inlays though, so that'll be my second coat to do with this. What did I say? What did I see? I mean, it says it's on. I didn't get one for Julie though. You'll have to go into her video. I already made, you made the big buttons too, Becky. Oh my goodness, I love them. How big are they? If they're really big, I'll definitely take some. I love it. Michelle, I just seen you were on, right? Before I hit the live button, I was like, Michelle's on. And I was like, oh, man. I miss everybody. I'm paying attention here for a minute. Sorry. I'm looking at how much paint I want to put on here because I want to go... I got to go in a little heavier on my second coat because of the paint inlay, but I don't want to hide all the wood. So we're just kind of brushing some of that on there lightly. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now. I apologize, but let me show you. Let me show you what we got. Take that like that. See? That's what we got. Let's see. Hi, Mary. Is Mary in here? Where's Mary? Mary! Oh, there she is. Hey, Mary. Sorry, I haven't been able to get back to you. I know you wanted to show me something, and I've been busy all day. Yes, I was just drawing. I seen you doing something, a giveaway or something. Yeah, it was really quick. I seen you. Yeah, I knew you were doing a giveaway or something, but I didn't have time to go in and say, hey. Hey, girl, hey. I love this color so much, ladies. This is one of my favorites, I think, right now. This and the blues. I really am into the blues. And then this one is just so stinking pretty. And again, if you need any Dixie Belle paints, please use the link I have for Toy to the Nines Transforming Designs. She's got all your Dixie Belle paints and much more. All right. Watching you do this beautiful chair. Well, hello, my friend. Yes, thank you. Thank you for watching. All right, I'm going to dry this. Hey, Pat. How's Pat? Pat Samples, how are you? All right, let's dry this a bit. And then we're gonna go in and we're gonna do an inlay here. And then we're gonna do a couple inlays on the side. And I'm gonna go in with a stencil and do some texturing also. Remember, Chantal? Yes, you did it. Did you do the chair? Is that what you did? You wanted to show me? Hey, Lynn. Welcome in. Is Joan in here? Joan, hello, Tallulah Bell. I see you. Hello, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you. You busy lady. Boy, the updates are terrible. I'm focused woman. Don't disrupt me. Have you got the updates where if you go to share your page to groups, you have to hit one at a time and then share? And then you have to go back into group again and then hit another one and share? It's not giving me the check mark boxes to do it. It is like, that's a new thing. I'm just getting so frustrated with FB, you know? All right, I'm going to do the back of this. Should I do the back of it now? I'm going to put one coat on the back for now. And then I'll worry about the second coat later. Worry about the second later. We'll just get one. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to inspire me. Ah, okay. So hopefully I'll inspire you today, Mary, then. Yes. I hope so. I hope so. That would be really cute too, Mary, with leaving some of that wood on there. On that one. Go in with your paint. A little bit of wood coming out. It looks really nice. All right, I'm just gonna get this dry, and then we're gonna start doing inlays. Boy, what is wrong with it? Everything is frozen. Hey, Lisa. How are you? Welcome in. All right, I'm gonna get the inside here. I'm not worried about underneath. Ada, haven't had to do any updates on my phone. Or is it only for people who do live? No. It's just updates on its own. They do that. They update on their own, and it's been awful. It's been awful. Yeah. All right, let me dry this on the back. It's been no fun. See, my numbers aren't even moving, so it's all wrong. It's all weird. Hopefully, at least I got comments. I'm not going to complain because my comments are scrolling, knock on wood, right now. Hello, Jade. Oh, I'm so happy you're here too. Welcome in. How have you been? We just got this really cute vintage high chair. Deanna's in the house. Hey, Deanna. Did I say hi? I don't think I did. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Surprised my hands aren't full of like dark coffee stain. I know, it's all wrong, Ada. There's more than 25 people in here because I've been saying hi to everybody, unless they all left. They all came in and then left. Yeah, it's all wonky. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Karen's tossing those bows. Thanks, Karen. Get a little bit more on the top. I see Kim Ward coming in. Hello, Kim. All right, let me finish up the front inside part and just this part, and then we'll start doing those inlays and going in with just a little bit of a second coat because of the inlay. But the rest, and then I think after we put the inlays, when I'll do some sanding on it. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Welcome in. I see Gail coming in. Sandra, hello. Hi, ladies. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Mel, how are you? Long time no talk. How's it going? Happy Wednesday, yeah. Hi, Gail, how are you? I love it that you're coming in on your page. If anybody hasn't followed any creators in here, please follow them. Prairie Winds Creations by Gail. Love that name. I love that name, Gail. All right. Okay, so that looks good. Let's dry this part. Oh, I got to get this part. I always forget one part. Yeah, that part too. We got to get that part too. Got another 6 weeks for hubby's back surgery because insurance wants him to do physical therapy first. Oh, aren't they fun? Yep, it's always physical therapy first. Yep, no fun. Oh, I'm sorry he has to go through that. That's no fun. Boy, my hair is bright. It's bright. Wow. Look like the Emerald City. It really shows in the light. All right, let's get this part dry. And I think it's not going to be much more. I know, I do too, Julie. Isn't it awful? It's awful. What they do for people. Oh my God, what they don't do for people, I should say. Yep. All right, so now, all right, so what we're going to do here is, I might put it on the side. Let's see. I might put this on the side so you can see maybe, but I'm probably going to get it all over me. Hold on a minute. I'm going to see. You know what I need? Do I have, oh, I do have a little water. Okay, good. I have a little water for my paint inlay. I'm going to need it. I'm just making sure this is all dry so I don't get it all over me. So I have some really pretty inlays that we're going to use from, I'm going to tell you, I think Julie just used this booklet too. Julie just used this booklet. This is the Little Lark, and it's the smaller version of a paint inlay. This book is beautiful. It has all, well, you don't need that part, right? That's just all my writing, but yeah, it does. It's frustrating when you have to change everything around. I agree. I agree. So this is the one that we're going to go in for that top part. Okay, look at how beautiful that is. Chris! Hey, Chris! Welcome in. What happened to Jean? What happened? What happened to Jean? What's wrong, Jean? What happened? Don't make me worry about Jean. What happened, my Jean? Are you good? I see Julie saying, what's wrong, Jean? All right, so I'm going in with my paint. We're going to go in a little heavier now because we're going to put that paint inlay on. And then I can always go in and do my sanding Buttons are 6 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, probably similar to what Michelle did. I know, me too, Julie. All right, and 3 by 3. Oh, I bet you they're cute. Yeah, I'm gonna post the ones Michelle sent me too. I'm gonna have to measure those. I think they're about the same. Yep, I think so. Which is big for a button. It's big for a button, yes. I'm going to go in a little bit more. I want to make sure. Hopefully there was nothing on here that's going to make it not go on. We're going to hope. All right. Let me see. Hold on, ladies, 1 second. I just got to make sure I smooth this out. Okay. I'm going to take my little mini brayer. I'm getting hooked here and everything. And I'm just going to roll it. I'm going to roll it this time. Really want this one kind of to be a little bit smoother. I don't mind wrinkles, but I want this one to be a little smoother. Hey, Sherry. Uh-huh. Oh. You're good. Okay, good. He is. Oh, Kitty. Oh, that's terrible. She posted a picture of him walking, and I thought he looked very frail. I did. Yeah. That's too bad. Prayers for them. Yeah, definitely. I know, they're the cutest, right? I know. All right, I'm going to go in. Am I getting paint on me? Let's spray it. We're going to spray it. Okay. Spray my towel too a little bit. So we want to wet that. We want to activate that paint that's on there for that inlay to transfer onto the wood. I know, Sherry. Yeah, that's what Kitty just said. He was taken back to the hospital. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, that's too bad. Not good. I'm going to do a little bit more right here. All right, so now I'm going to go in and dry it. And we're going to dry it until it gets faded again, where it looks white. And that's when you go and you spray it and pull it off. And you can see, you'll be able to see how it's getting white again on certain spots. That's when it's drying. I was cleaning my ice maker. Yuck. Who was cleaning their ice maker? I missed that. Wait a minute. I'll have to look. Tina girl. I'm going to face this down. There we go. This way you can see. Good. He was. He said goodbye, Michelle. Goodbye. That's awesome, Lynn. Oh, I guess I'm like, you know, part of the household sometimes. Tina says her husband does the same thing. Oh, Michelle's on? That is funny. All right, so I'm going to hope and pray that this took, because I forgot about if there's the wood, you know, if there's anything on that wood. I'm going to hope and pray. I got to go unload my vintage treasures from my truck. We'll be doing a vintage haul live on Saturday. All right, Sherry. Love you too, girl. Have a good day. Have fun unloading that vintage haul. All right, I really don't want to dry it. Why am I drying it? All right. Come on. Oh. Woo! Purdy. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Welcome in. Purdy, purdy. Let me dry this up. I'm going to show you. It's like the inlay is. It's a very, like, calming, beautiful bird scene. You might not be able to see it like I see it up close, but it's so pretty. I just want to give it a really good dry. And some parts are faded, but that's okay. That's kind of what I'm looking for on this, because I'm going to sand around it too. Let me show you on the booklet which one I use so you can see it. Let's see. Try to see the one I use. So this one here, that's the one I used. So it's very, very busy in there. All right, you see that? It's hard to see, I'm sure, up close, but you can see all the birds flying. There's some in here. It's really pretty. I just finished, what was that, streaming? Oh, Lynn, that's a lot of work. Yeah, that's a lot of work. All right, so we got that. Now I want to go in and do the sides, and I have a couple different inlays here to do. So for this one, and I did cut them, because that's how we're going to put them on. And they're cute. They have these little birds too that we're going to put underneath. All right, so let's see here. I think, is it this way? I got to do it on the other side. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's going to be this way. I think I'm doing it on this side for this one. All right, so I'm going to go in and get my paint in here, and I'm sorry if I'm missing anything, but it's hard to hold the inlay and then try to click my pad at the same time. I think I might put both the inlays on at the same time, though. I think so. Somebody's sending bows. Is that Karen? I'm going to go down a little bit further here. Let's see. Lynn. Oh, replied to Karen. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to go in a little bit heavier, I think, right here. Yep, I think so. Put a little bit more inside that heart. All right, let's see what we got here. I want to come down. Come down on the bottom part here. All right, let's see. Like right about here, I think. Right about here. Come on. All right. Okay. I'm going to go in and smooth this out with my brayer. gonna wet it. See what that does. Let's see what that does. Hey, my sweet, who's that? My sweet friend from Florida. Karen, everybody's saying hello to you. Okay, we're spraying, we're dabbing, getting that paint inlay to activate and go onto our surface. And actually, I wanted to put that little bird on too. So I'm going to go in a little bit more right here. And we're going to put that bird on. Okay, and then we're going to spray that. A little bit. Can't do it. I'm going to get a white bee instead. I think it's just easier. Yeah, we'll do the white bee for this little one because it's harder. So little. All right, now I'm going to go in and we're going to dry it up. I bet you could find a bigger chair to do. This is it is kind of small, Jane, but you know, it's all I could find. It's a little small. Isn't it cute? I love chairs. Little chairs, big chairs, all kinds of chairs. Don't forget, tomorrow's my sale at 5 o'clock. Got lots of fabric. Gonna have some vintage goodies too. I still haven't decided what I want to do with my auctions for my crafts. I know some people didn't want me to do it after a live because they work, you know, like a second shift or such. So it makes sense. Hello, Griselda. How are you? So I don't know. Trying to figure it all out. Thanks for all your opinions, though, on the yes or no poll, or the maybe, or I don't know, whatever it was. Oh my goodness, what a lag that was. I see Griselda's coming in right now on my iPad, and she said hello like 2 minutes ago. Big lag. Okay, so got that. Now we're going to go in and wet it again. I'm going to do a little bit with this, though, so it comes off easier. You know what? It's because there's hardly any water in here. That's what it is. Okay, you're back. Okay, you're back. Glad you're back. All right, let's go. Pulling it off because now we're wetting it and activating it again to come off. If you feel it pull, you got to put it back. Put a little bit more water on it. Thanks, Connie. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. This one's got a lot of paint coming back on it. So pretty, though. So pretty. All right, now let me try to get this one off here. Oh, that is so pretty. You must be exhausted. When do it? What? You must be exhausted when do it all in one. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I get through it. It works out. You know, I'm just not sure. I'm just trying to figure it out. If I want to like kind of just do a little bit here and a little bit there. Hey, Devonna. I am having it tomorrow, Jane. Tomorrow at 5. It's more fabric. I am going to have some vintage pieces. I decided to do it tomorrow so I could get packages out on Friday and Saturday. I wanted to be first to see what I was. You took too dang long. I wanted you to be the first. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mary. All right, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? See how faded it is? It's a really nice inlay. It has that kind of faded, vintagey look to it. Is it her birthday today? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Devonna. Happy birthday to you. I didn't know it was your birthday today. Happy birthday. All right, before I lay that down, I'm going to do this a little bit. I'm going to dry it a little bit more before I do that other side. Hello, Janice. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thanks, Mary. Oh, good. You'll set your alarm. There you go. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, Tina. Oh, thanks, Chris. You get used to it. If you did it, you'd be good. You'd be good. All right, I'm going to go in with this one. This one's really pretty. We're going to do it right here because I'm going to do something different on this side. All right. Hey, hey, Kathy. Hello. You do? You have it singing? She's singing. I'm not saying her name, Ada, because then she's going to start talking behind me here. I don't know why I just did that on the bottom because I don't need that on the bottom. I only need it right here. Just this section. All right. Happy birthday. My 70th birthday's tomorrow, Gail. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I know my voice isn't great, but happy birthday to Gail. I'm going to go like this. I want that little bird in there. I hope you have an amazing birthday, Gail, tomorrow. Happy 70th. It's amazing. All right, I'm going to use my little brayer here. And it's going to miss some over there, but that's okay. They sure do. You enjoy. All right, now. I'm 55. Devonna's 55. Devonna, I am 55 as well. I turned 55 last December. So join the 55 club, girlfriend. All right. This looks good. Let's dry this up. Getting all the happy birthdays in. There's Julie. Oh no, what happened? Oh no, your comment stopped, Deanna. Oh, it's terrible. Julie, your comments were working today, right? Mine are okay right now. That's a good thing. Because that was rough last week. You're just a baby. I knew that was coming in. I knew that was coming in. Oh, I don't feel like it. Tina. I'm glad I'm still known as a baby, though. I like that. All right, let's get this water back on here so we can pull it off. All right, now, let's see. So pretty. Oh my goodness, that might be my favorite one right now. That might be my favorite one. Isn't that pretty? All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna dry this up a little bit. Before I do my stencil with my texture on it, I wanna sand this first. We're gonna sand it because once I do my texture, I don't wanna touch that. That's gonna be done. My comments are working good. Don't jinx it. Hello, Linda. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, if you see this in detail, it's got little birdies sitting in the tree. There's one. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. There's a couple of them. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. You can see that up close. See? One there, one there. There's some over there. They're so cute. All right, so what I want to do is, I don't think I really am going to go in with a second coat on any other part. I don't think I am. I really love the way the first coat took to it and some of that wood coming through. So I think I'm going to leave that like that, but we're going to go in and we're really going to start sanding it. And we're going to give it a nice rough, beautiful appearance. And then we're going to put wax on it. That makes it look amazing. We know that, right? Doing the edges. Yeah, you paint, you put your inlay on and you gotta, you know, make sure you spritz it, make sure it's wet. That's what activates it. Water activates the inlay on the paper to adhere to the surface. That's the key to it. That is the key. See, so now we're gonna have some of that on there. You definitely noticed those birdies. I'm sure you do, Jean. Thanks, Jane. Thank you. Did a little something different for the summer. Plus, I did it for Heaven. I had that graduation party for her on Monday, and Heaven wears her hair with like the teal colors. Kelly's granddaughter from Hosack Mountain Mercantile. So I wanted to do that. Thought it would be fun. You don't ever want to be afraid to go in too and sand. Just go for it. Get in there, sand those edges. Because once you put that wax on, it's amazing. Like this, it has a heart. So I'm going to go right around the heart. Get that in there. He's okay. I hit my head on the coffee table. He got 7 staples in his arm after 6 hours waiting. So it was your son. We were wondering if it was your son or your grandson. Oh my goodness. He got 7 staples. Thank God he's okay, Lynn. My goodness. Thank God. Thanks for letting us know. And thought, Jean, I know, of course. She loves her birds. She loves her birds. Okay, just gonna do this other side. I just want to get all of this dust now, because once we texture it, I don't want dust, you know, anything going in on that. turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. See what I'm doing in the light. That would be better, right? Oh, I love it. I love it with that wood coming through. That's what's nice about, you know, when you paint over wood. A lot of people don't like to paint over wood, but it's so nice. It's like, to me, it just brings out new life in an old piece. You know, I know a lot of people get like worked up about it sometimes, but it's really preference. I just think it brings out a lot to it. That explains why I am the way I am. I'm going to do that top part. Get that top part done. I'm going to show you what I got. Okay. Whoever came up with those standards was a genius. I agree, Jane. A genius. They were, definitely. Or they are. Yep. I agree. Amazing. And so easy, right? So easy. Okay. I'm going to wipe this down with a wipey. Be very careful. I don't want to wipe my inlay. Not yet, just in case. Just want to get some of that dust off. And we're going to put some paper towels down. Do the back more after. All right, so let's see. All right, so this is what we got. Who loves now? I know, that's okay though. You're gonna do you. If that's what you like, then that's what you like. I have to hop in the shower. That's okay. You have church tonight. That's okay, Tiffany. That's okay. All right, where's my paper towels? Oh, hey. All right, I see them. All right, let me put some paper towels down. Yeah, my pad keeps freezing on me, ladies. I bet you are sitting something on the chair. Am I? Who said that? Who said that? Jane. Jane. All right, let's see. Let's see. So now, bump. Hey, Tina. How are you? Thanks for bumping, because then I can see. I can see who's trying to say hi to me. All right, look at how nice that is. Look at how nice that is. See? When it's sanded, if you can see it. My lighting is terrible. Isn't that nice, though? All right, and then we're going to wax that, too. But right now, I want to get that stencil on, okay? So what we're doing is... And I'm not going to do the other side now. I am going to stencil both sides, but I'm not going to be able to flip this and do the other side. And I need it flat. I need it flat to do it because we're doing it with texture paste. So off of my live, when this dries, I'll do the other side. And you'll see that in a picture. Okay, but right now, this is what I'm using for a stencil. Jean, look at that. Look at how cute. I'm slowly been working on painting small pieces of wood, woman. I'm taking, hey, you take baby steps. You do what you gotta do. You know? All right, so we're gonna put that on here. Now I made up, thank you, I made up some paste earlier and it still looks pretty good. So this is what I'm, hey Toy, this is what I'm using. It's modeling paste. I got it off Amazon. All right, it's Bluebird. It's called Acrylic Medium. Creates heavy textures in sculpting forms. Cute. Thanks, Toy. And then I mix my paint in it. My paint is the Collard Greens by Dixie Belle. So it's the darker green because I want that to stand out on this olive wood. All right, and so when you mix your paint in it, that's what you get. You get this thick paste. All right, so it's a thick paste, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to texture this. Now, normally you could, you know, tape. Hello, toy. You can tape your, I got to move this over a little bit. Tape your stencil down. I'm not, but you can. All right, so I'm going to go in with my paste. You got to make sure you're holding it good. You don't really want it to lift a lot like it just did. That's why you want to tape, but I don't. And it could make a mess because it's very, very small stenciling at the bottom. But we're going to find out, and if it does, we'll sand it and do it again. So I'm just smoothing it out with my spatula. We're just adding that texture paste on there. Who remembers that followed me 2 years ago and I did that church with that textured brick? What a project that was. Does anybody remember that? That was a project. I had to put textured brick on one side of this huge frame I had. Kind of like to go in one way on this too, so you're not going too much back and forth with it, but just really try to smooth it out. I'm worried about the bottom, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. You can always fix it, though. That's the thing. You can always fix anything. I'm only going to go up so high on this. I'm not putting that part right on top because it's kind of a line. I don't know why that's there. It's kind of odd. Hey, Mary. All right. A little bit more right here. All right, I think we're good. Let's see what's going to happen here. I'm going to lift it from here. Yes, 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 yes. It is amazing. Okay, I want to wipe that though. So just give me a second. I'm going to just brush, take my wipey and kind of wipe the edges of what's just on the edges. They're little pieces. We're just going to take those off, but it came out awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let me get rid of this. And I want to wipe this stencil while I have it right here so I can clean it now because that's a lot of paste that's on there. And then I'm going to show you how awesome that came out. Got it on my mat. I got it on my mat. I love it when stencils come out right. Me too, toy. I know. Isn't that awesome? Yes, and it did, especially when you're texturing, you know, because sometimes, especially when you're not taping, it can lift and all that stuff. All right, a little bit more. I'm almost done, and I'm going to show you. What time do we got? Oh, we're good. We still have enough time to do one other thing that I would love to do. I don't think it will take me too long, and I get to sit for that one. All right, let me just wipe this up. This looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You really want to wipe them when you do that texturing. Definitely. Hey, Karen. Karen had therapy today, toy. Therapy's been kicking butt, but she's going to get better. All right, let me show you this, ladies. All right, let me do this. I'm going to get this out of here. And I want to do, where did I put them? Did I use them all? What did I do? What did I do? Where is it? All right, we're going to do that. Look at that. Look at that. How awesome that came out. Isn't that great? Oh, I love it. And then on the other side, not now because I can't, put that down, but I'm going to do this one. And I'll end up doing that probably tomorrow morning. I'll wait on that one until that's really dry. Okay, but isn't that neat? Look at that little birdhouse. I love it. Hey, Tammy. Thank you. I used Bluebird modeling paste. Now you can use your paint and add baking soda. You can add, there's Dixie Belle sells like textured paste. There's all kinds of textured, mediums that you can add to your paint. And that's all I did. I just took that modeling, and I will put the link for that. But if also Toy has some Dixie Belle products, and that's the wait a minute, which one is it? I have it. Hold on. Sea Spray. It is Dixie Belle Sea Spray. That's a powder, and that is great for texturing too. And you can get that through Toy, which is To the Nines Transforming Design. She's in here now, but I have the link on the top of my page in my links. That's a good one. But I wanted to try something different. I came across that and I found it, and yeah, it looks good. All right, so that's what we got. We got our chair. And what we're going to do is, let's see. All right. I'm going to wait on, can you do with the group? You want me to do the stencil with the paste in the group? Is that what you're talking about, Sharon? Yeah, we can do the texturing. Absolutely. I'm going to put this down and we're going to work on what we're doing. Thanks, Julie. We're going to work on what is going on it. Okay. So, hello, Julie. How are you? I've got stuff all in here. Look at how cute. I got to wipe this, though. I think dust and you name it went in here just now. This is the cutest little baking dish, but it looks like a candle holder to me. So that's what we're going to do, is use it for that. But what we're going to do is we're going to, I wish I had my paper towels. I swear I had my paper towels. I don't know what happened to them. Yes, it's a good idea. Absolutely, we can do that. You just noticed it, Tammy? Yeah. All right, we can do that. Okay. Where's my cap? All right, I'm losing everything. My cap, my paper towels. Look at this. All right, so we're going to go and rust this up, okay? Before we put what we're going to do on it. So, we're going to go in with, and the girls from my private group, we just did this yesterday. So, we're going to add some, I wish I don't have a paper plate in front of me or anything. Let me go grab a paper plate really quick and some paper towels. So we can do this, because I really need to get a paper plate. I'll be right back. Margo! wait. Mommy's busy. Hold on. Come in. Got it. Uh-oh. Kids are home. To put a few strands in my short hair. Do it. She went a little heavier on it this time, and we actually ended up putting a little polo blue, but yeah, it's fun for the summer. All right, so I'm just knocking everything over. Everything's going over. So we're going to go in with some Mermaid Tail by Dixie Belle, and that just gives us that patina. Don't need too much. Excuse me. That pollen out there. I was just telling my mother it hasn't got to me, but I think it did a little bit today. Toy, I need Rusty Nail. Do you have it in stock? Because I think I looked and it wasn't last time. Let me know, because I am almost out. And I love that. Love it. I got to get some more truffle too. So we got Waverly Truffle. We have Dixie Belle Rusty Nail and Dixie Belle Mermaid Tail. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of black. You do? Oh, good. I'm going to, excuse me, go on after. My goodness. Sorry. Okay, so not going to do the bottom because you don't want to put coffee granules on the bottom when you have it on a surface. It's going to make a mess. So we're just going to do kind of like the sides of this. And I'm going to go in with I'm going to use, let me see. Hold on, I'm just getting my sponge. All right, we're gonna go in with the sponge. I like using a chippy brush, but I don't have them all in front of me. So we're gonna go in with a sponge. All right, I like to go in first with black. All right, I'm just gonna do this actually. I'll just stick it right in there. So we're gonna go in with black, and I'm just gonna dab that black all around here, all around our surface. And we're not drying it. And the girls are probably like deja vu from the group last night. Because we did that nice watering can, which I love. All right, so starting with my black, okay? Now I'm going to go in while it's wet, and I'm just going to add a little bit of brown to it. Not, a lot, but you kind of want to blend in that black and that brown like that. So you have a little bit of black coming through, and we're going to do it in sections. We don't want our paint to dry. So we're going to just blend it in like that, okay? So you see those? Now we're going to go in with our rusty nail color. Still wet, but we're going to put some of that rust. If you have a rust paste or you have like cinnamon stick color by, I think it's Americana, right? Americana, and Michael's has that. Is a nice color. Oh no, Sharon, you need to. It was looking so pretty. Oh, it was so pretty. Yeah, flashbacks, right? Flashbacks. Right, I'm not going to do that bottom. Not right now anyway. All right, so we have our rusty nail on there. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take my cinnamon and I'm going to sprinkle it right over that wet paint. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get that cinnamon on there. Everybody does it a different way. A lot of people do it a different way. You do whatever way you want. Need to see it done. I know. I can't wait to see it done either. All right, so now that cinnamon's not going anywhere because that paint is holding it in. So it's not like I'm blowing the cinnamon off. But we are going to do a coffee grunge, coffee podge. I have to make one. Find my little... I'll do one right in my plate here. All right, you want to dry it, you know, fairly good. You're all blending, so, you know, you don't have to go completely dry because you're blending it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my little sponges over here. I'm going to do it right on my plate, and we're going to add Mod Podge, which is just Elmer's glue, and I'm going to add some coffee to it. Okay, we're going to add some coffee granules to it, instant coffee. I get instant coffee from Walmart, the Equate brand, but you can use, you know, any type of instant coffee you like. The Dollar Tree has it. And we're just going to mix that up. All right. Because we want it to be nice and brown looking, or like on that creamy tan color. You can go darker if you want. You can add a little bit more coffee. Doesn't really matter. See, but that's what it's going to look like. Kind of a creamy tan. All right, now I'm going to go in, excuse me, with my patina color. And I'm going to start adding that green in there, okay? So we're just going to start going a little bit with that green, dabbing it in wherever you want. And it's all just blending it in. So now it's really bright, right? So now that it's bright like that, we're going to take our black and we're going to just go over it a little bit, and we're going to tone that green down with the black. And that's what's going to make it look more natural, like it's really been on there. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, see how toned down that is now? You don't have it as bright, but you can still see the green in there. Okay. Just a little bit. You don't want to go a lot. You don't want to do a lot of paint over it because you're just toning it down. You want that green, but you want to make it look a little bit more faded. All right, see how nice that is right there? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to dry that up just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with our coffee podge, and we're going to put our coffee granules on it. Why are you using sponges? Maybe because my chippy brushes aren't clean. Sharon, I got one. I got one, Sharon, from last night. I used them all. I haven't done it yet. She's calling me out. All right, so now I'm going in with my coffee podge. But you can go in with, I like sponging anyway, though. Honestly, I really do like sponging. So you can do it any way you want. It doesn't really matter. But I like the chippy brush too. All right, so I got my coffee podge on there, right? Now I'm going to go and take that coffee, and we're just going to sprinkle that on. You kind of take your fingers and squish it too. Get it all like into little pieces. Sharon. That is like a kind of star pan. Yes, it would look good on your porch, right? Wait, let me get a little bit more. Okay, so now we have our coffee granules. Now we want to go back in with that coffee podge, and we want to just kind of pounce on it to get like more wet on there. So when we dry it, it's going to bake. It'll bake right into that surface. And then if you want to add more of the rusty color or the patina color, you can. It's all about just, you know, layers of blending. That's really what it is. And you can just keep going in, and it, you know, and it's like right now, if I go back in, I'll show you after, because right now, this is going to take a long time to dry. Like the can I did on the private group last night, it took a few hours, and then this morning it was nice and dry, because you got a lot of Mod Podge and coffee granules in here, so it takes time. I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of a dry right now. But I'll show you if I go back in with a little bit of that, what do you call it, mermaid tail for the patina. You can just blend it. Thank you, Jane. I do see it when it's all done. It's so cool. It really bakes. You hold that dryer there with that heat and it just bakes right in there. Okay, so see, now that's going to take a while, but look at that. All right. And you can still see. Now, if I want to add and go in and say, you know what, I need more patina on there, I'm just going to go in and start adding it a little bit on the edges, right? So now I'm going to add a little bit more, but we want to tone it down because it's a little bit too dark. I mean, too bright. So we're just going to kind of go over with a little bit of that black, and we're going to tone it down just a bit, but still keep that nice patina color showing. And you see how it's toned down since I put a little bit of that black over it. All right, so that looks great. And then on the other side, I want to go in just a little bit more. Kind of bring it right into that coffee, and then just sponge. I don't even have to go into my black paint anymore. I can just take my sponge. It has a little bit of that black on it. Just dabbing it. Dab, dab, dab. And that's just going to tone it down. And then when this dries, it's going to be amazing. Thank you, Toy. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Wait till it's dried, though. Oh, love it. You love the texture? All right, so we're going to continue on. We're going to do a couple more sides here. It's going to get harder to hold it. So, and again, I don't want to do the bottom right now. I want to make sure that when I show you when it's on our little high chair, what it's going to look like. I don't want it like getting on the paint or anything. So I'm going to make sure I dry that area really good. And I'm sure I missed a lot. Hello, Teresa. How are you? I'm sure I missed a lot of comments. Doing great, Sugar Bridges. Thanks, Sugar Bridges. Thank you. I'm going to do 3 sections. Let's do 3 sections at a time. We'll only have that one left. You love it, Sandra? Good. Yeah, I love this. I love this technique, and I love these colors. This combination of colors is my absolute favorite that I've done to make this look. I love it. Yes, Ada. Duh, I know, right? Michelle, hold it in the middle. That would help. Thanks, Ada. Hold it from the tube. I know. Now I know. I wasn't even thinking. I will. I promise. That's funny. Leave it to me. I should have more blonde in my hair. No offense to any blondes. All right. So let's do. Yeah, that works. That's better. That's better. All right. Let's see. Where's my orange now? Did I mess up? that's my brown. That's my black. I think I got to go in with that one. All right. I'm going to go in with my rust color. Get that on, and then we'll sprinkle our cinnamon. So we did the black, we did the brown, and now we're going in with the rusty nail, and we're going to sprinkle our cinnamon. And it's okay if it gets a little heavy. No big deal. You can always brush some off. Okay. Now I'm going to dry it up a little bit. What colors did you use, Teresa? I went in with Waverly Truffle. First I went in with pitch black. So do any black. And then Waverly Truffle was my brown. And then the Rusty Nail by Dixie Belle is, hey, what is it? What was that? Wait a minute. Rusty Nail by Dixie Belle, and then the Mermaid Tail by Dixie Belle are the colors that I used. I gotta see that. Something about with blondes have more fun. Is that what it was? Or something else? Let's see. Hold it in the middle, hold from the tube. I still don't even see that comment. She makes it look too easy. Wait a minute. You will like it. Fell in love with it. Can't wait to try this. Who said that? Sandra, yes. Definitely gonna try it. Where's that other comment? I don't see it. Shoot. All right, so now I dried that. And now I want to go in with, I'm going to do it doesn't even matter. You can kind of do it, like we were talking about it yesterday. You can kind of do it. There's no wrong way of doing it. You just layer, you know what I mean? Like right now, like before I did it a different way. Now I'm kind of going in with that patina over the cinnamon, which is fine. And then I'll do my Mod Podge after. But, you know, as long as you layer everything that I'm using in here, like all your paints, your cinnamon onto your paint. You know, like right now it's very bright. So we're going to take that black and we're just going to go in and dab, dab, dab a little bit. Tone that down. We'll dry it up again. And then we'll add our coffee podge and our coffee granules. All right, so that's toned down quite a bit. So now I'm just going to dry that up a little bit. We want to get it a little bit dry so that when we put our coffee podge, it's not smearing it, you know, like all the paint. Kind of better to do 2 sections, I think, at once. That coffee does it. It does miracles. Hold from the tube. Yeah, see, I'm still seeing that. All right, so now I want to go in with my coffee podge. We're going to add that on there. And then we're going to, thank you. We're going to sprinkle that instant coffee in here. A little bit more. Can get it. Just a little bit more. Thanks, Julie. All right, so we've got our coffee sprinkled on there. Now we're going to go back in. We want to wet that with our coffee podge and get it all in there really good. And then when we dry it, it's going to bake right on there and it's going to look amazing. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Donna. Welcome in, ladies. How are you? All right, now we're going to give it a dry. And again, it takes a lot longer than, you know, a few minutes to dry this. So we let this sit for a few hours till it gets really nice and dry and rusty crusty and looks gorgeous. It smells so good too. Smells amazing. Oh, it looks so good. All right, so now got all that goodness on there, but I still like a little bit more patina sprinkled. Thanks, Donna. Appreciate it. All right, so we get a little bit heavy on it, but we're gonna go back and we're gonna take our black. We're just gonna kind of dab that on there again and tone it down a little bit. Okay, until you like it. You just do it until you like it. And then if you felt like you went over too much with the black, then you just put more of the green. Do I just need to stop and wash? If they're getting hard like that, Sharon, yeah, I would rinse them off if it's like that. It shouldn't have been, but if it was, because it was a big area, yeah, definitely. Murphy's oil soap is great too for cleaning your brushes. All right, look at that. Oh, it's so good. All right, got two more sections here. One of them is basically painted already. So I just got to do this one, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with this. Nothing big, but it's going to look cute. This was the biggest part to this. Thank you. All right, so we've got our black. We're going to go in with our brown. Okay, brown just enough to say the brown's on there over the black. We're going to go in with our rusty nail color to get some of that rust color in there. And then we're going to sprinkle, thanks Norma, and we're going to sprinkle our cinnamon. Between yesterday and today, boy, this room smells like cinnamon. I can tell you that. That's for sure. Now we're going to dry it up. Dry that paint that's behind that cinnamon. And I think this time I'm just going to go straight in with my coffee podge and my coffee, and then I'll do the green last. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to go in with my coffee podge. I don't know if I'm going to have to make more or not, but we'll find out. Look, thanks, Sandra. All right, so I got my coffee podge on here. Now, let me get some of this instant coffee here. And we're just going to sprinkle some of that on. You can go in as heavy as you want, lighter if you want. If you don't want any, you don't have to do any. You can just go in and do your paints and do just a patina that way. You know, you don't need the coffee on here, but it does look good. It does look good. All right, so now I'm going to dry that up a little bit, just a little, and then we'll put our green on. Hi, Karen. I see you watching. How's my friend? All right, just enough to say we got it a little dry. Just a little bit to go in with that patina. And it wouldn't matter if it wasn't. It really wouldn't, but I'm just trying to dry that glue up just a tad. And that heat is what activates and like sets that coffee right in there too. So you want to kind of hold that heat to it. It's bubbling. If you could see it, it's bubbling. And then when you take the heat off, it just kind of stops and it like bakes in. And yes, if you want to do this, Jane, let me know and I'll write it all down for you. I'll write it all down. But it's fun. I like doing it. All right, I'm going to go in with my patina now. We're going to add that, or making the patina, we're going to add that mermaid tail color. Guys, get yourself some mermaid tail. This is amazing, this color. It's perfect for any patina project that you want to do. All right, it's just perfect for it because you take that and you pair it with that black on it. Amazing. Really nice. We have to write it down. Yeah, the finished project it is. It's so nice, right, Ada? So nice. All right, that looks so good. All right, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Mandy! Hey, girl, how you feeling? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling okay. I hope. Hope you're healing and you're going to get back to yourself and feel good. Hey, Diane, hello. What color? Came in late. What color paint is that? It's a mixture of paints. There's black. There's Waverly Truffle. There's Rusty Nail by Dixie Belle, which is our rust color. And then we have Dixie Belle Mermaid Tail. That's our mixture of paints. Then we did a coffee podge, which is Elmer's glue and instant coffee mixed. And then we sprinkled our granules on here. All right, I'm going to make sure that bottom is dry before I do anything with putting this on our chair. Mermaid tail, yes, thank you, Lisa. All right, so that's just going to get even better overnight. That's going to be drying overnight, and it's going to look so good. All right, I don't think I need any of that. Maybe for after. Let me put that to the side. Thank you, Kefany. You're welcome. All right, so let's see. Let me just clear this up a little bit. I'm going to get my chair back up here pretty soon. Woo, what a mess. What a mess. I don't think that would matter with this. Might even be help. My hands shake bad, but you could do this. You could do it. You could. Absolutely. Like Sharon said, it won't matter. Just go in and, you know, because you got the pouncing method anyway. Go for it. All right. So now you could do that to the inside too if you wanted. I don't think we need to because we're going to put this really pretty little candle ring on it that I got from a primitive store. I think it's beautiful. All right. And that's going to go with our nice color olive wood from our chair that we're putting it on. And then I have one of the candles, you know, that I like using, our primitive candle. And that would go in that little loop, that little hole, which it's not a candle holder. It's actually for baking, but we don't need it for that, right? We're going to do it like that. Look it up. Oh, it came out. Sorry. Yeah, you can't lift it up. You got to keep it in there because it's a little smaller than the candle, but once it's sitting, it'll be fine. Okay. And then if you really wanted to, you could go in and put more lights. So we could add more fairy lights to it. which I think would be really good. I'm doing good, so much better. I'm getting back to normal, I think. What is normal, right? I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh my goodness, that's scary. That is scary, girl. I'm just glad. I'm glad you're home. I'm glad that part's done. And now you just need to heal and feel better and all that stuff, you know? Thanks, Ginger. All right, so now I just kind of want to put some fairy lights in here. So we're just going to go in and add some of these to this. Okay, and then we're going to put it on our adorable chair that we did. And you can kind of just tuck this in somewhere in there. Right? Like that. Look at how cute. So cute, right? And you see all that nice patina on there. Always the fairy lights. Always, Sharon. Always. All right, and now we have our chair, right? You love it. Thank you. Here we go. So we have our chair. And I'm going to bring my camera up. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not cute or what? And see, now you can see all that rusty patina on there. It's so cute. And then we have that awesome texture on there with our little birdhouse. And more of that paint inlay on there. Thanks, ladies. I think it's adorable. I think it's adorable. If I turn this off, you'll see it more with the light. Wait. Ah, look at that. Thanks, Nana. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. I love the fairy lights in it with the candle. I like the combination of both. Isn't that awesome? How cute would that be? Up against the wall somewhere. Love it. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks, Karen. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, that's what I got for you. So get your paints. Go visit Toy. She's got all the paints. I'm going to go get my rusty nail because I'm out. So I'm going to go and order some of that too. I know, Raquel, right? Isn't it cute? I mean, how cute. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Ginger. Thanks, Mandy. And I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm so glad. Thanks, Kitty. Hey, Tanya. Thank you. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Jane. Thanks for hanging out. And don't forget, tomorrow, 5 o'clock, having fabric, lots of smelly good fabric, and some vintage stuff. We'll have a few things. It'll be fun. Thanks, Toy. Lynn, thank you. I'm glad your brother's doing good. It was your brother, right? Your brother. No, your son. It was your son. He was picking up the baby. Yes. I'm glad he's doing better. Thank God it was just that. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, Jean and Chris, Sandra. Yes, have a great night, Kefany, and everybody. Thanks, Nana. Chandra's in the house. Hey, Chandra. Thanks, Joan. Oh, I know, right? This is totally you, too. Yeah, too cute. All right, ladies, I'm going to let you go. I hope everybody has a great night. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow maybe. And if not, that's okay. And I'll see you on Friday. I'll be on in the morning, 11:30 Eastern Standard. Okay? Chandra's in the house. Chandra's late in the house. She's in the house late. Rushed home today thinking it was fabric day, Terry. Oh no, it's tomorrow at 5. You're going to have to rush again. Sorry. Oh no. You too, Jane. Thanks, Ada. You messaged me, Chandra. Okay. Love and hugs back at you. Have to get some of those. Yes, have to get some of those candles. Definitely. Yeah, they're awesome. Amazon. I'll put the link when I post it. Okay. I love that texture on the side too. That is going to take a little time to dry too. You don't want to touch it when you texture it. You just let it dry on its own and it'll look really good. Thanks, Becky. Thank you. All right, ladies. Love to everybody. Have a good night, okay? Bye.